everyone, welcome to the channel North Star Continuous Knowledge Excellence. My name is Karuna Singh. In this video, we will get to know about the effect of medium on SPR of Au-NPs and morphology dependent color. So now our expert Professor Himadri B. Bohidar, who is associated with National Center in Agro Nanotechnology, Terry Diker Nanotechnology Center, India. He has 31 years of academic experience in teaching and research. His area of expertise includes nanoscience and nanotechnology, nanobiointerface science, soft matter science, polymer physics, biophysics. We'll explain you in detail about this topic. So to get complete information, watch full video without skip.
Another interesting thing is same gold nanoparticle. Look at this slide here. Same gold nanoparticle, I measure the absorption here, refractive index 1. This is the black curve here. See, the absorption maxima is close to about 520, 530, somewhere here. Then I disperse it in water. The refractive index of water is 1.33. Red line here. It is moved. It's about 10, 20 nanometers to 530, something like this. This is 550. So this is about 525 something. Earlier, this was close to 500, 510 something. So it has moved by about 20 nanometers to the right. Next is blue line dispersed in the oil. The absorption maxima has now moved to 550. Same nanoparticle. We are seeing it in 3 different media, 3 different absorption maxima. Why is this happening? The reason is you have this nanoparticle, and on the surface of the nanoparticle, whatever material is there in the medium, that material comes and makes a layer or a corona around this thing. And this interface actually is responsible for giving this phenomena, giving rise to this phenomena. When you have oil, you have a much thicker interface sitting here. So when you optically see it in the spectrophotometer, it appears to be much bigger in size. So that's why there is a red shift. You are seeing the maxima at a higher wavelength, what I said just a few minutes ago. If you have water, the interface is thinner. The particle will look smaller, and then you have a smaller shift from the original value, which was at 510. And when it is air, there is basically no interface there. It is actually the particle size, what you see. And there's the ideal particle size or ideal absorption maxima that you will see here at 500 nanometer. So depending on the medium, it is possible to see a change in the color. So every time there is a change in the wavelength, remember that that will give rise to a change in color. Change in wavelength, it changes color. So if you change the interface, the solution will look different. All this information will be finally built into the nanosensor when you see visual detection of analytes.
Wait. Are you worried about your project, training, dissertation, internship? Don't think too much, because Nanoscience and Technology Consortium, in short NSTC, is giving you a golden opportunity to do the same tasks. NSTC also conducts workshops on amazing topics. So if you want to register in the workshop, the registration link is given in the description box below, or you may go to the website www.nanoschool.in, where you can easily enroll in the workshops. So just check it out right now.
This we have discussed already. Okay, now extending the same thing what I told earlier. You have a gold nanoparticle of a certain size. Increase the size, this absorption maxima is shifting to the right. And you see the visible photograph. You can see it's become darker. Very light when your size is small, yellowish, and then dark yellow, and then become very, very dark here. The size is increasing as you go from the left to right. The corresponding increases size is there. Other information is, instead of being spherical, the gold particle can be a cylindrical particle. Okay. Now our diameter of the cylinder is fixed, but the length is increasing. That basically means the asymmetry of the particle is increasing. Particle is becoming more asymmetric if you have a longer dimension. Diameter remaining same. Look at this. It is color coded here. This E corresponds to this line here, which basically means that the asymmetry was very small here. As you move along this line, the asymmetry is increasing because the length is increasing. Lower asymmetry, the spectrum was like this. The increase the asymmetry, the spectrum looks like this now. Increase it further, it looks this. Increase it furthermore, then you come to this red line there, and finally to the black line when the asymmetry is very, very high, it is like this. So the maxima which was at 850 earlier because of the asymmetry has moved 200 nanometers to the blue line and it becomes 610, 620 nanometers. A huge change. Therefore, at 850, this is very close to infrared. After 700 nanometers, you start touching near infrared. The color will be red, very dark red here. And you increase, decrease, and you go from E to A by changing the asymmetry of the particle, becoming more and more asymmetric. Then you see the color changing from red to almost blue here. And this seed particle is basically the spherical particle here. So there are two things. Change the size, you move to the red side of the spectrum. Change the asymmetry or increase the asymmetry, you will do just the reverse. You'll go to the blue side of the spectrum. So these two things together will help us in designing the nanosensor, the nano eye approach. This is the nano eye. Either increase the size or decrease the asymmetry. Okay? Let's see how these things can be all joined together.
I hope you like this video. Here, I would like to give you an important information that Nanoscience and Technology Consortium organize the nanotechnology workshops on amazing topics. Also, I would like to tell you about the initiatives of NSTC in which you can also be a part of. The very first one is mentorship, second, patent commercialization, third, joint product development, fourth, research projects, fifth, consultancy services, sixth, nanomaterials for your research projects, seventh, training programs or customized training programs, eighth, workshops or customized workshops. So that's all. If you want to see these type of videos, then please do comment. We will definitely reach out to you. Subscribe to the channel Knowledge Star and hit the bell icon to never ever miss an update. Thank you. For more updates, subscribe to our channel, click the links shown on the screen to stay connected.